Hello, hello, and welcome, everybody, back to another episode of Let's Play Ghost of Yōtei. In the last episode, we learned a whole bunch of new stuff. We learned about altars of reflection, and that's how you apparently get techniques in this game. We went to the inn and learned a little bit more about the Yōtei 6. We had a run-in with Clan Matsumai, which are the samurai clan that are apparently also roaming around Ezo trying to take down Lord Saito and his goons. And we also had a run-in with this kid, Taro, who is a traveling merchant, but also a child. And he actually gave us, in the last episode, a brand new bit of armor, which is Taro's armor. You've unlocked a new piece of armor. Equipped armor grants you different upgradable perks. Let's take a look. All spirit gains increase by a minor amount when graced with a cooking bonus. Maximum health increases by a minor amount, and fire and cold damage reduced by a moderate amount. And I think I'm just going to stick with that. That is a really nice piece that we got there. Also, there appears to be a flower over here. I need to actually be grabbing those because those are necessary for dyes. That's not the right button. Yōtei Shadow Rose, used to trade for armor dyes, helmets, masks, and weapon kits at merchants. Okay. It was worth 3 flowers. Got it. All right, so we are actually heading towards an altar of reflection at the moment. I'm going to try not to get sidetracked too much as I go, but I am going to get sidetracked a bit because what I'm basically doing right now is I'm going to do this altar of reflection. We're going to head down here to the Plum Crane Sumie, and then I'm going to sort of make my way. Well, actually, I think I was going to say we're going to go straight to the stables after that, but there is apparently Smiling Yoshimoto, who is someone with a bounty, is someone I'm actually going to want to also try to track down. So I think what we'll do is we'll head down this way and then loop back up towards the stables, and then we're going to look for the Dual Katana Master. So let's go. And apparently we can just stop and camp at any time, which I think that is pretty cool. A lot less hostile people immediately on the road, which is nice. That's very different from how it was in Tsushima, where pretty much any time you ran into just people or passerby, it was generally a bad thing. Hello? Who is this guy? Are you a bad guy?
I'll never get this fish to market now.
It's dangerous traveling alone.
That it is, friend. Get her!
Oh gosh, I knew you couldn't be trusted. Get out of here. Oh man, look at that. They were ready for me too. So I have a bow now, and I can use that, which is cool because I freaking love the bow. Whoop. Oh my goodness.
You'll die for what you did.
Is this overkill? Probably. But the fact that I can use it is still awesome.
Wait! Spare me!
Oh, interesting.
Then start talking.
Interesting.
Tell me about the kitsune.
He's a phantom who sees and controls all in Teshio Ridge. If you seek him out, you'll disappear never to be seen again, like countless others.
I'll take my chances. Get lost.
Huh. I like that mechanic. That's actually really, really cool. Reminds me of Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor a little bit, which is ironic given that was the game that I was originally going to be Let's Playing before I ended up deciding on this one. But don't worry, we're going to get to that. In fact, that is going to be next on the docket, or at least Shadow of War will be. So I think this right here is our altar of reflection, especially noted by the statues here. So let's just kind of head on through and see what we get. Yeah. Oh, down here. Okay. Some sort of cave. Look at all these butterflies. It's so pretty in here. I'm guessing the butterfly is more of the iconography around Atsu than with Jin. It was the foxes, for instance. Slow time. Okay, so that is now available to us now that we actually have a bow. I think, though, I'm going to go with Killer's Instinct just because I would like to get to using stealth as soon as possible. And it would be nice to know if I'm going to get myself in trouble when I actually do that. Oh! Okay, it looks like a grapple hook is going to actually be available in this game at some point. Got it. So, again, just like the first game. Although, obviously, we don't have it now, but still, I will take that. Okay, let's now mark this, the Plum Crane Sumie, just so that I can make sure I'm going in the right direction here. Head down here first. And then apparently that hurt. Okay, was not expecting that. I want to grab a few things as we go. Wait, crouch. Why would I crouch? Who are these people up here, I wonder? Like how I'm just grabbing copper ore straight out of the ground. Don't you need a pickaxe for that? Or some way to, like, break that free? Huh. Okay. Well, I'm going to grab my horse because whatever's going up on that bridge seems a little suspicious. And I would like to check it out. So pardon me while I do just that. Matsumai Crossing. Oh, it's you guys. Okay.
Keep out of trouble.
I'm not doing anything. Can I talk to anyone?
More lumber in a few days. We can't afford more sabotage. A mercenary. Are you for hire?
I didn't think the Matsumai worked with the likes of me.
Desperate times. It's for the good of Ezo.
You said something about sabotage?
My village has generously supplied lumber to finish Clan Matsumai's bridge, but someone keeps burning our work.
Saito's outlaws are the most likely culprits. But I can't spare the men to guard the bridge overnight. That is where you come in.
I just need a place to stay out of sight.
A spyglass. I haven't seen one of these since the Portuguese.
Oh, man, I love the history immediately. That's so cool. Okay, awesome. I wonder how much more of that we're going to get throughout the game. I would love to kind of go over history a little bit with this game, especially because of the time period it's set in, because it's so interesting. But yes, this is set after the Europeans first made contact with the Japanese, while Tsushima was well before that time.
There.
Let's see.
I'll have the best vantage point.
I'll stay with you.
I can't guarantee your safety.
It's my people's lumber and hard work that are on the line here. Besides, you can't stay up all night.
It's settled then. If possible, I want them alive. For questioning.
I never thought a samurai would waste their time building bridges with the common folk.
Our duty is to bring order to Ezo. People need roads, do they not? Some of us would like to make the North a home. A real one. I will see you on the morrow.
Interesting. I don't know what to think of Clan Matsumai yet, but I'm sure we will. I'm sure we'll learn a little bit more about them as time goes on, because they do seem to be like good intentioned, but also obviously rough around the edges, as samurai often are. Oh, return to ally. Oh, okay. I thought I was supposed to just go down to my spot. Sorry, dude. I didn't mean to leave you. Oh, that was confusing immediately. Okay, sorry. I didn't know we were gonna walk across the burnt
But you
bridge.
almost want to believe in them, doesn't he? The Matsumai.
You think he's lying about trying to help?
I think he believes he is helping, but he is still a samurai. It never occurred to him to ask the people living here if we even wanted a bridge.
We'll set up camp here.
I can take the first watch.
Atsu.
Sanjuro. I'll wake you up if I see anything.
Sanjuro? Where the hell is he?
Burn the bridge! Keep a lookout for Clan Matsumai!
They don't look like Saito's men. He must have hired Ronin to burn the bridge.
Okay, they didn't notice. Good.
Need a hand?
There we go. That took care of the problem. Oh, shoot. Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. Didn't see you. Thankfully, I was ready for that one. Oh, crap. Come on. Get that stagger timing down. Oh, my gosh. I'm apparently very bad at that. So there's a lot of a delay to that. There we go. I really want to grab that, but that is not really feasible right now. There we go. Much better. Do you?
Move and you die. Nice of you to join us, Sanjuro.
No one was supposed to get hurt. I'm sorry.
You hired the Ronin to burn the bridge.
The whole village pitched in. This bridge is just another way for the Shogun to civilize Ezo, bringing in southerners who will treat us no better than dirt. Walk away. The Matsumai don't care for your kind anyway.
I don't blame you for protecting your home. But the samurai will find out, and they won't be so forgiving. Leave.
They should have let Ezo be.
I'm still getting paid for that, right?
The bridge still stands, but there are bodies in the water and no sign of Sanjuro.
I let some of the saboteurs live, as you asked.
But you denied me a chance to speak with them, make them see reason.
Not everyone here wants to see eye to eye with a samurai.
I am aware. At least now we can finally complete the bridge.
Since you are so keen on helping the people of Ezo, I assume you must have heard of the Yōtei 6?
What do you want to know?
What can you tell me about the Saito brothers?
Old Saito's sons only have one thing in common. Their taste for firearms. They've been seen in Tokachi Range, trying to settle a score with one of our own, an Odachi master.
Odachi master. Sounds like someone I'd like to meet.
Huh. Okay, have enough resources to upgrade the wolf blade. Return home to upgrade at your father's forge. Well, then I think I can kill two birds with one stone here, including the plum crane, Subie, given that it is actually a bird. Let me make sure. Okay, I was going to say I didn't think it was still selected. So let's do that, and then let me grab my horse. And since I'm already kind of heading back towards my home anyway, I'll be able to actually do that. An upgrade is never going to be a bad idea. So let's head out. And my goodness, I got to say, like, I know that this game fundamentally in so many ways looks the same as Tsushima, at least in terms of its fidelity. It's doing certain things that I think are just, it looks so much better in a lot of ways, despite, I think it's the lighting. I think it's genuinely just the lighting that feels a lot better in this one than it did in Tsushima. Not to say the lighting wasn't also beautiful in that game, but, you know, obviously this is a much newer game as well. So no haiku this time. We're going to be doing Sumie instead.
Breathe energy into your lines, Father used to say.
Okay, so more of this. Like I said, it doesn't always register exactly right, but I think it's less about the direction and more about how long you're able to just keep your strokes on the touch. Like, so for instance, this one is to the right and down, but I'm actually going to go the opposite way. Oh, no, see, it didn't work. It actually did register it properly that time. Never mind. It just feels like it's kind of dubious on whether or not it accepts horizontal or vertical strokes correctly. Like that. Okay, that one just was not working. It is a little bit tricky, but this is super cool. Oh, I love that. I love that a lot.
Did so many of these with Father back home.
So it looks like we got ourselves a headband instead of the hat. Why don't we put that on? Headband of Loss. Beautiful. All right, let's head back home to the haunted homestead.
I wonder if that dual katana master is still on Mount Yōtei.
I'm sure we'll get to know him in due time. Actually, I need to go back this direction, just because I really want to upgrade the sword real fast before we go and try to track down some sort of murderer who seems to be familiar location. Okay, hold on. I mean, I'm not gonna take an opportunity to take a look at all this stuff.
Why don't you plant mother seeds here?
No one is going to see the flowers there. I'll put them at the top of that cliff.
No way you can make that climb.
It doesn't look very safe.
She did eat 5 bowls of soba that one time.
Don't encourage her.
I make it up there. You have to call me Sensei for a week. If I don't,
You clean Father's forge for 2 weeks.
1.5.
Deal.
You can do it, Atsu.
Okay, here we go.
Keep your eyes on me.
Just gotta actually find the way up. Most of it's denoted by these little white lines. Oh, geez, that's a jump. Oop.
Did you see that?
That was amazing!
Mother will be mad you got your clothes dirty.
Mother will be mad. Sensei. The perfect spot.
I don't know if sand is the
These
perfect
seeds.
spot, but
We
okay.
thank Ezo for a good spring. Flowers of gratitude. You've grown well.
Well, it did work, apparently. I was going to say, I didn't think that sand was usually a very good place to plant flowers, but okay. And there's flower. I mean, I'm going to take all of these because they're just in this area immediately. It's going to allow me to buy myself some dyes. Also, Maplewood used to upgrade bows to their final form. Got it. All right. Let's get my horse and continue on.
Come on, boy.
That like I'm not used to the boxes. Oh gosh.
You've been sniffing around about the Yōtei 6.
Have you come to tell me where I can find them?
More like to collect a bounty on your head.
You want your reward? Earn it.
Okay. I wasn't expecting to be stopped with that. Oh shoot. Yellow glints. Your attacker is preparing to disarm you before they strike. Hold and release triangle, or you will lose your weapon. There we go. Oh man, that was a lot. Oh geez. Okay, wasn't ready for that.
No more!
Now you're going to answer my questions. Politely. Tell me what you know about the Oni.
He's a mad warlord in Ishikari Plain. Burns his enemies alive. A Yari master, Sensei Takahashi, tried to lead a rebellion against him, but was forced into hiding on an island off the coast.
And the Kitsune?
I heard he's a fox demon. Lurks in the frozen wilds of Teshio Ridge. Everyone fears him, except Master Enomoto, an expert with the Kusarigama. But that old man hardly ever leaves our mountain.
What about the dragon and the spider?
They are the sons of Lord Saito, cruel bastards with a taste for firearms. They have set their sights on an Odachi master in Tokachi Range.
Good. Just one more question.
So I actually have to choose a topic. Well, I think I'm pretty hell-bent on going after the Oni first, so let's go with that.
You said the Oni is in Ishikari Plain. How do I get there?
It's near the golden foothills of the Yōtei grasslands. Look for the Matsumae checkpoint past the yellow trees. The Oni's going to burn you to a crisp.
I'll take my chances.
Oh, was not expecting him to die. Okay. What an interesting way of putting more exposition out there just based on this quote-unquote random encounter that's not actually a random encounter at all. I think that's very interesting. I like that the game did that way. Very fascinating. All right. Like I said, still going back. Gonna go still upgrade the sword. Am I going the right way here? I am not going the right way. I was looking at the wrong building on a hill. There it is. You should always know by the yellow... I was going to say the yellow... Rosetta was graciously left supplies for those in need. Remember who provided for you? Okay, cool. I'll take it. Yeah, always need to look for the yellow tree. Anyway, back that way. I don't have any idea of how to, like, take in how big this map is, just because it's, like... It's really limited right now, but it's, like... well, obviously it's going to get huge at some point. So Teshio Ridge, Narrow Wilds, Ishikari Plain. This is where the Oni's at. In a lot of ways, this seems very, like, small compared to Tsushima, but that's probably a good thing, actually. Not that I didn't love how big Tsushima's map was for different reasons, but it's like this game is trying to condense its space a little bit better for the sake of the story, and that is a good thing, I think. I mean, I think both approaches are fine. It's just not a good idea to have too much all the time. This is kind of the opposite of what Forbidden West did versus Zero Dawn, where Zero Dawn was already a pretty big game, but Forbidden West took that to an extreme degree. And I could switch, but I want to actually get this going, so let's do it. Wolfblade. Okay. I have enough metals. Altered, reinforced, or enhanced. Is there a difference? Oni Raider mass pieces. I mean, I guess that's the direction I'm going to be going. And then a perfected katana. Got it. Well, let's get it.
I remember the first blade Father let me help him with.
Are you sure you're ready for this?
Of course I am.
Let me do this again. How dare they? It's okay. It is kind of fun, not going to lie. Right, let's...
I'm sweating.
You'll enjoy the heat come winter.
Getting that all the way out. Maybe just a couple more hits. A little bit more reheating. And I think now I just got to extend it as far out as it goes, which I think is there. Is that it? There we go.
Doesn't look right.
We have only just begun.
Got it. Did that work? I think it worked. Okay. Cool. Also, this thing is back up. Oh, it is cut, though. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, like, it's going to really let me do the bamboo strike again? That's interesting. All right. I think that's everything I wanted to do there really fast. Although, let me make sure before I leave here really quickly. Hold on. It does look like there is something else that's available to me. I'm guessing it was the paints? I don't know. Also, I do see another memory over there. I do want to take a look at that. Nothing to do with that. I'm trying to, like, what is... No. That's not what I want. Okay, well, it had, like, a red marker over one of the things here, but that doesn't seem to be there anymore. So I guess I'll just ignore that. All right. Well, let's take a look at this, then.
Why are you just standing around?
We're enjoying the view.
We went there once, to the top of Mount Yōtei, up a path marked by a small ginkgo tree. I was still pregnant with you and your brother.
By the time we reached the summit, your mother's poor feet were so swollen I couldn't take off her shoes.
Why would you make such a climb?
At the summit stands a shrine.
Your mother offered a song, and I gave my best hammer and favorite ink brush.
Then we asked the priests to make omamori for you and your brother.
Can I see them?
We had them keep the charms for you at the shrine.
When you are old enough, you and Chube will make the climb yourselves and earn the blessings of the mountain.
This is something we'll need to be doing later.
Still there. These stones. Jubei spent a whole summer collecting them. Steady.
Is this going to actually be hard to do, or is this just like...
He wanted them to be as tall as Mount Yōtei.
I cannot believe I didn't kick those over there.
These. There you go, brother.
Huh. Cute. Okay. Well, we'll be back. I know we'll be back. Just wanted to get a little bit more, but at least we know now that there's something waiting for us on the mountain itself. And the sword is a little bit better. Okay, now I think we can leave. So my next stop is going to be down here in Tranquil Falls. Although there's also just an altar of reflection right here, so we might as well just do both. So I mean, as long as everything is sort of together. So get my horse and let's go.
That's right.
All right. Heading back the way we started, essentially. I want to make sure I make my way into the flowers here. And this is straight up the intro to the game that we're just running through right here. But I imagine we can't actually go up that slope because that seems to be like a nice little, hey, you can't go this way. Oh, we went past it already. Okay, so it's in here somewhere. Where exactly? Let's see. I don't think I can get through that brush there. But I can probably go around this way, correct? Yes. Okay, so that's what it wanted me to do. That makes a lot more sense. This is definitely like a wall that you're not allowed to go through. Also, it is encouraging me to camp because it wants me to get my spirit back. I think I'm going to try to make a point of doing that at the end of each episode, but do it as little as possible beforehand.
Golden bird. Sounds like a wolf is nearby.
Yeah? I'll follow the bird. Why not? Let's see. Atsu will meet many allies during your hunt for the Yōtei 6. They may offer new missions, weapons, or upgrades. Heard of birds that guide people to gifts and secrets in the plains of Ezo. The Ainu would say it's the bird Kamui, protecting and rewarding the hunter that shows them offerings and respect. Ooh, that's right. This is Ezo, so we are going to get to see some stuff about the Ainu. They are such a cool people. Can't wait to learn a little bit more about them. I just love how the bird just lands.
Again. You've been busy. I don't like Saito's men either. Seems we have a common enemy. You picked up a scent? Let's see if you'll lead me to his friends.
That is a fast puppy. All right, let's go. Pardon me. That must have been a little bit shocking to see this lady running past following a wolf. But okay. Yeah, get off the road, please. We got things to do. Now I'm suddenly going away from my location again, but it's kind of what this game is all about. Finding distractions, but in all the best places. Oh, sorry, dude. I didn't mean to scare you and your fish. Shirahage River. Shirahige River, excuse me. Gosh, then this wolf is taking me far away. That horse just bolted, too. It was gone. Like, literally swiveled the camera for a second. It was just gone.
Saito banners. So he has them killing wolves now.
Nice! Oh, I love it. That is so cool. Oh, man. Took a hit there. Didn't mean to do that. Let's break that guard. That was great. Oh, okay. Oh, man, those shields. Good job, buddy. Keep getting them. I think, is the implication supposed to be that this wolf is Jubei? Because it sure feels like that's what the game's going for here. Oh, man, his stagger is almost broken. There we go. Yes! All right, I'm coming. Good job. Okay. Now we just have the archer. Nope.
Stop! I give up.
You are in a very strange position, like kind of perched on the
Where
rock.
can I find more of Saito's forces?
They captured the Outcrop homestead, turned it into a stronghold.
Get out of here.
I think this is a very interesting way to like do things as opposed to how
Up you
Tsushima
go.
did it. Aww.
Saito must want you all gone. His way of taming Ezo. Good thing we got here just in time. And that you didn't bite my arm off. You're welcome.
Oh, that went well. Okay. Ooh. When the wolf is nearby, she will perform a follow-up attack. Oh, she. Okay, definitely not. Definitely not the brother then. When the wolf is nearby, she will perform a follow-up attack on enemies struck by thrown weapons or sake jars. When you are downed in combat, the wolf will occasionally appear and attempt to rescue you from death. I'm going to go with that one. Oh, well, it's actually already a thing, so it's the next one. After appearing, the wolf will stay and fight your opponents. When using Onryo's Howl, the wolf may join and attack another enemy. Let's go with that for now. Although the other one is really cool, too. So, wolf techniques. I like that. That is fun. All right. We did it. It actually went great. I got... Oh, sake. Hold on. Sure. I'll take some sake. Why not? That one's an empty sake jar. Liquid courage. Drink to regain a moderate amount of spirit. Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay. Prevents me from having to camp as often as well. So I will definitely take that. Although it did make me a little bit drunk. I mean, it is an entire... thing of sake, so it does kind of make sense. But all right, let's go off to the Altar of Reflection really quickly. And as I head that way, I am probably going to call this an episode because I think we're past the time limit, but also because I think that's going to be a good place to start the next one. So thank you all so very much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode very, very much. It was a little scattered, but I'm still kind of getting used to the way that this game sort of changes the pace of things. Oh, gosh. Hold on. Sort of changes the pace of things a little bit more than... Oh, gosh. Got it. Yeah, it changes the pace of things a little bit more than the last game did, so it is going to take a little bit of getting used to. But, yeah, I think we're done here for now. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this episode very, very much, and I'll see you all in the next one.